statistically, I think we threw the ball better than we have, and I think Jordan Jefferson was 11 of 14 for 150 or thereabouts, a touchdown and long of 40. Russell Shepard was 3 of 4 for 73 yards, and Jarrett Lee was 6 of 12 for about 50 yards thereabouts, and Chris Garrett was 4 of 5, and rushing. Charles Scott had 6 rushes for 30 yards, and Keelan Williams 9 for 40. Richard Murphy 5 for 30. Trenton Holiday 6 for 30, and Russell Shepard 6 carries for 60 yards. So LaFell led the receiving corps with 5 catches, and Reuben Randall with 4 catches, D'Angelo Peterson with 3, Terrence Tolliver with 3, R.J. Jackson with 2. Perry Riley had a big day defensively, probably led the team in tackles, had 2 sacks. Chase Clement, again, had a big day with 5 tackles and a sack. Harry Coleman, 4 tackles, a sack, and a loss of 7 yards. A really representative view there in the secondary. Chad Jones played well. Our punting, we punted the ball well. Derek Kelton averaged 44 yards on 5 punts, and Josh Jasper averaged 38.5 on 4 punts. Drew Allman averaged 38 points on 4 punts. We were pooch punting and kicking inside the goal line, and Josh Jasper had a big day there. He was 1 for 1 in field goals. Back into the scrimmage, we called him up, and the opportunity to end the scrimmage was on the line, and he hits a 44-yard and really finishes the scrimmage well. Guys have made some real improvement. And, anytime you go into a period of time where you have to mature your team, to me, it's improvement that must take place. And, guys that have had great camps that, just really coming to bear. I think D'Angelo Peterson's blocking, has really improved. And I think his ability to step in there and block a defensive end is something that we're excited about. I think Richard Dugas, our fullback, is really shown on a regular basis that he's a guy that can go in there and toe the load. Considering that he'll be blocking for the majority of the time for Charles Scott in that 2-back set. And I just think the maturity of the team, I think they practiced awfully hard this camp. And, I think you're, across the board, I think individually there's a lot of improvement. So, questions?
How much did you do? You went 1 against 2? Or
Went 1 against 2s, went 2s against 1. And the 2s were very competitive. So, and that was really a great sign as well. So,
which unit did Russell
the 1s and the 2s.
They have a kegger in there or something?
I suspect not.
Richard Dixon didn't go today.
Yeah, we held Dixon out. He could have gone today. If we were playing a game, he'd have gone today. But we just think it's best. He's a veteran. He knows what to do. There's not going to be any questions with him, and we're looking forward to his return. We'd expect that at the latest Wednesday or Thursday.
What Pep's situation is?
Pep played the entire scrimmage. Oh yeah. He had made several plays, and we're really glad to get him back.
Anybody on the team with flu?
No reported cases. No.
What precautions are used?
Yeah, there's a couple guys that were swabbed and don't have them, so don't have the flu. So I can tell you this, that we're certainly understand that there's precautions that we can take. Our training staff is all over it. We've had meetings with them, really kind of instruct us what to do and what not to do. And I, only hope that it stays clear.
Defensive line, that's the big, how did they look today, just review?
I think our defensive line, Drake Nevis and Al Woods are going to be, really tough to deal with inside. And, I like our ends, Chancey Aguirre, Chase Clement, those guys, LeVar Edwards. I just look forward to them.
Les, as you guys break camp now, how has Jordan really embraced being a leader these last 3 weeks in particular?
Well, I think he has. He's really growing in confidence. There's nothing that we can ask him to do that he's not really comfortable with, and he understands the offense so well that he's able to correct a formation issue. Or he's much improved.
Do you do anything for him for his birthday today?
Other than happy birthday, no.
When talking with Jordan, he said that he has the authority to check off and get into the right alignment. How much authority has he had to change the play?
Well, we give him the specifics that we like, and he's real comfortable with understanding what we need. And, he's given guidelines completely, and but he understands them and uses them.
Any turnovers today?
None.
No. Last year, if you got the ball saved, you talked about Jasper in the scrimmage. Last year, you got it to the 30 or in. You pretty much had 3 in the bank because David was so reliable. Is that going to change your play calling at all until Jasper establishes himself?
I have to be real honest with you. I got great confidence in Jasper. I had that confidence, early in last year. Colt David hurt his ankle, and we didn't know if we were going to get him back. And I have to be real honest with you. I felt real comfortable with the idea that we got a guy right there in position to kick it. I would have, if I had to turn around and kick him last year, I would have, and not felt bad about it at all. I think he's a confident kicker. I think he understands the game. I think he knows when he has to make an adjustment and does. And I like him with the game on the line with me. Now, no, I don't think I'll change a lick. I expect him to have a great year, and I'm sure he expects the same of himself.
What do you think of Helton?
I think both of them are going to be something special. I think Derek certainly is ahead right now in terms of what we ask him to do, and his hang time is so good and his get off is so fast. It's hard for anybody to assail him. Even when he hits a 42 or 43 yard punt, the hang time is so large that so long that we get down there and it's not something that's easily returned, and the get off is we're having a difficult time really getting to him. So during the camp we were trying to test some of our blocks, and we just having a difficult time with his get off. So
Jasper and Alleman, they both kick and punt, right?
Jasper and Allman both kick off and punt, and Jasper also handles field goal extra points where Allman does not. Well, no, he does too. I take it back. He does too. He's competing in there at all 3.
Les, what are some things that Richard Murphy has to do to be more involved in the offense than he has been?
Have a day like he had today. He caught the ball well. He ran the ball well. He played well on special teams. I think he'll get his snaps.
Really seeing more action at fullback?
Yeah, he has. He's again, we've looked at him really behind Dugas as a pretty quality fullback as well.
How was LaFell taking this role where he's clearly the top guy?
I think he's, I think he's poised to have a great year. I think his, he expects more of himself. I think he's intertwined to the team. I think he's he gets along. And the team enjoys the success that he has. I think it's better than it's ever been for Brand LaFell.